So we had the Fibonacci sequence. What is it? The Fibonacci sequence is where each number in the sequence is the sum of the two numbers before it. The sequence goes 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, and so on. They get these numbers by adding the two numbers before it. So 1 plus 1 equals 2, then 1 plus 2 equals 3, 2 plus 3 equals 5, and so on. Who is Leonardo Pisano? Leonardo Pisano is also known as Fibonacci. He published the book Liber Abaci in 1202, where he acknowledged the rabbit problem, which is also known as the Fibonacci sequence. He was an Italian mathematician, and he was widely known for his contributions to number theory.
Fibonacci started out with the rabbit problem, and the rabbit problem introduces a sequence with a problem about rabbits. Start with a male and female rabbit. After a month, they mature and produce a litter with another male and female rabbit. A month later, those rabbits reproduce and out comes another male and female, who also can mate after a month. After a year, how many rabbits would you have? The answer, it turns out, is 144. The formula used to get to that answer is what's now known as a Fibonacci sequence. Edward Lucas officially named the rabbit problem the Fibonacci sequence.
3rd through 5th graders, as well as middle and high schoolers, are what use the Fibonacci sequence in their classrooms. It's important for students to understand before they can apply it in their learning. It's involved in both our education as well as our daily lives. It's involved in not only math, but also science and art, and it's tightly connected to the golden ratio. An activity that teachers can use with in their classroom with the Fibonacci sequence is the rectangular graph activity. The teachers will hand out a graphing paper to their students, and they'll give them the Fibonacci sequence in front of them, and they have to color each square in by each number. So for the first number, which is 1, would be a 1 by 1 sequence, or a 1 by 1 box, and then so on.
Fibonacci sequence in daily life. Common Fibonacci numbers in financial markets are 0.236, 0.382, 0.618, 1.618, 2.618, and 4.236. These ratios or percentages can be found by dividing certain numbers in the sequence by other numbers. The numbers reflect how far the price could go following another price move. For example, if a stock moves from $1 to $2, Fibonacci numbers can be applied to that. A drop from $1.76 is a 23.6% retracement of the $1 price move. If a stock rises from $15 to $20, then the 23.6 level is now $18.82. Fibonacci retracements are horizontal lines on a chart that indicate areas of support and resistance. Fibonacci extensions are horizontal lines on a chart that indicate where a strong price wave may reach. Fibonacci arcs are compass-like movements stemming from a high or low that represent areas of support and resistance. These are Fibonacci fans are diagonal lines created using a high and low that represent areas of support and resistance. Fibonacci time zones are vertical lines into the future designed to predict when major price movements will occur. A recap on the Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci sequence was created by Leonardo Pisano in 1202, although it wasn't known as a Fibonacci sequence then. Mathematicians then did more research on the rabbit problem, and Edward Lucas officially named it the Fibonacci sequence. Common in students' learning of math as well as involved in their learning of science and art. The Fibonacci sequence can be involved in almost every math classroom in some way.